Del Boca Vista.
Yes, Sunday morning. It's that time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the DOXX Report. Old man here, retired, United States citizen, a MAGA member and proud of it, recipient of Medicare payments, living and broadcasting from Central Florida. Frank, where are you, Frank? Where do we live, Frank?
Del Boca Vista.
Yes, speaking of which, I met two other residents over there. You see the regular people at the fitness center. And I asked the one lady, well, why don't you use the one at Del Boca Vista? And she goes, oh, no. I've been in there. It's too small, and, this one's really close. But, you have to talk to people. See, I was watching a YouTube channel. Well, let me finish the introduction here. This is my personal YouTube channel, vlog, citizen journalism account, and my generalized social online platform. In addition, I'm the founder, CEO of the Central Florida Network, CFN, and wannabe affiliate of the Villages News Network. Thank you for joining me. And I'm tied with TheHolidayMan. I actually could run his... I can't. No, I can't. It's not over here. I didn't delete it. Or maybe it's on the other one, the banner. So, what was I talking about? Oh, you don't see those red flowers in the bird cage. They were almost destroyed. They were in bad shape. When it says shade, it has to be shade, and it's just too hot out there. So this is the only thing I can have for. It's got to be succulents. They're hardy enough, and keep them watered. But man, it was actually 100 degrees in the birdcage a couple of days ago. So I moved them to the front. I gave them water, and now they're back. They just barely survived, but they look beautiful at the front door. So you learn, and you can see the flag up there. Look at it, the blue. And what does blue stand for? That's the very back of the hole, and you can see it. Look at that. Cool. The weather, I know people up in the Northwest in that damp, and cloudy climate. They want the weather in Florida. They love to hear the weather in Florida. What are the conditions today? 80 degrees. It'll be 90. The low is 74. What's the humidity? I was out there this morning. Winds 8 miles per hour. Humidity 80%. I always keep my eye on the hedge because there's like weeds that get in there, and you gotta catch them early. And when I'm talking weeds, I mean you could get what is it? Chinese sumac. That's a bad one, and palm trees. And this thing has got. It looks like it belongs in an aquarium. And it's got spines on it too, and it's green. So I'm just hanging out today. What do we got? Sunday visit, Central Florida Network, HolidayMan, NewBroShow, USA, hanging out, trying to get caught up in the news. I don't even know if we're back bombing Iran or not. I'll have to look that up. And I was kind of looking on YouTube. I said, what am I going to do? I'm going to watch YouTube all day. So I thought, well, I'll stream. And the other channels are not on. And if you noticed Archie Luxury's stream this morning, when it goes to membership and it's only under an hour, there's nothing coming in. Zero, nada. It's down. It's over. I think it is over. And he's still hanging out in China? China? Is that his permanent residence now? Anybody know? Fill me in because I don't watch it. And let's say hello to Pasta. He's in here. He was the first one in here. He's working, now get this, working hard 6 days a week. I work too much, but it's all I know. Don't let it kill you. I hope you're saving money. But I appreciate that, Pasta. I've followed or been on all yours just at work many times. Okay. Kind of embarrasses me that you would listen to me while you're working or driving. but, I'm here. Let's see, we're talking about the tools, old value. Pasa, well, funny you should ask. Back in the day, the tools held their price structure. Now, though, not so much. You buy them for your company, which is a write-off, and that's it. Their resale isn't what it has for years, what it's been for years. Well, like I said, you can gift it, which is great if you gift it. And pasta, a working man, our group are either hardcore DeWalt or Milwaukee brand. I got both. Dirk embarrassed me so bad, Dirk Stain, that I didn't have any tools or any. I thought, you know what? I should have a drill. Never know when I may need a drill. And I got one of those. A couple times I used it. And, I got it if I need it. I don't have to ask the neighbor. Pasta, no, sadly, Docs, at the end of the day, they will get thrown away, taken by someone for free. Just gift it, yeah. Just the times we're living in, nothing is cherished anymore. Well, should it be cherished, No kids, welcome to the club. Oh, you got do they talk to you? At least they talk to you. Got my coffee going. Had a couple cookies, I brought in the paper. I told you this story. The neighbor, I left it out there till 8 o'clock, and my neighbor, she texted me, "Are you okay?" So, wow. I says, "You're up right on the ball." So now I don't want to cost him a phone call. So I gotta remember to go out and grab it. Usually I'm up early to go to the fitness center. They never see it, but at least it's working. Pasta, yes, and if I get my act together, I will do a living will. For those reasons, a lot will go to animal shelters in my area and local church, but mostly the shelters. Yeah, do it now. You don't want it in a probate or anything like that. Good for you. I'm going to do, hold on in here. I'm going to do a gopher fund.
Will not tolerate infestation.
You set Frank off. He didn't like that. Oh, this is your only day, the Sabbath? My only day off. Wow, chilling. Yeah, hanging out. Me too. I just love, like Saturday morning, I did my shopping, got fuel, I got my coffee and breakfast, and then I went right over to Publix and got a couple Cuba sandwiches, and they have like pre-made meals. I was looking for the spaghetti. They didn't have the spaghetti, but they had like the pasta with some meat. And so I go over to the wholesale club to get fuel. A premium, super unleaded, 91 octane, $4.60 a gallon. I got to have it for the turbo. But I wasn't upset. Now going back, when I was in Las Vegas, when Obama was in, I paid more than that, or just as much or more, and I was very upset because there was no reason for it. We have all this energy. What are we doing? It's all about the policies. Now, what do we get for this? Do I pay the $4.60? Well, that's the Ayatollah tax. I don't mind paying it for a while. To have an Ayatollah without a nuke? That's worth it to me. Can I come on? Well, yeah, click the link. Don't go after Jax. It's the Sabbath. Yeah, you can come on. If you got an avatar, well, even if you don't have an avatar, I can hide your avatar or your lack of one. Yes, you can. Thanks for asking. Hey, Docs, Archie said, now this guy is the internationally known reporter of the Archieverse, Stephen L. Archie said that he is now returning to Australia. We'll miss about 5 main shows. What are the odds that he ends up in the garage initially? I say 50-50. He'll be streaming from Daddy's garage. He should be about ready for court, I think. and they can split up all the assets. You know the assets are. It's all in the den. All that garbage in the den. Yes, you can come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to offer this welcome Pasta, a hardworking man from Pennsylvania. Hello, Pasta.
Hey, can you hear me?
You got to turn up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do here.
I guess I should show our. I don't want to do that. How can we do this? Hang on.
Maybe you can do it on your side. I don't know if I can turn it up here. Let me see.
Well, while you're doing, no, I can hear you now. I hear you.
Okay, good. What's going on?
I'm hanging out. I don't want to do this. Hey, give me a second here. I want to
Sure.
do that. I want a live shot, and then I think this. No, that's not what I want to do. Live shot. How about this? No, don't want to do that. Let's see. See, I never have guests on, so I'm not used to this. I can't put you on the
It's
feed.
funny. Like my avatar is on the stream, but when I go to the channel, it's not there. I don't get that.
Well, your avatar, I can see.
Okay, good. No,
I see it
good.
on you. I can see it on StreamYard now.
I see it on StreamYard, but when I go on YouTube, it's blank. That's the strangest thing.
Well, that's because it's too strong or too something. Let me go look at the show. Yeah, you're blank. You just have to grab another one or
Okay.
make it. You don't have to do it now. In fact, I can just hide us if you want.
No, I just didn't understand why it did it that way.
Let me get a different background. I'm ill-equipped to handle.
Well, I'm just chilling, dude. This is my own. I just, today's Sunday. I'm just relaxing a little bit. So.
I want everybody to see your name. Here we go. There it is. It's Pasta, and there's the birdcage. Well, do you know if are we going into Iran again? Are they bombing? I don't even know.
Well, who knows? I mean, listen, we have propaganda from our side. They have their own propaganda. I mean, what do you believe anymore?
Now
a certain point.
Stop you right there. The major media is the propaganda.
No, I agree. I'm not saying that's not true.
But
you're right.
But Trump's very evasive about when they move. He wants to save military lives.
Correct. Right. So who knows? I mean, I think the only sad thing is like we're paying the price for the gasoline right now. Okay.
Small price to pay.
It is a small. Well, it is and it's not. Some people can't afford it. I get it. It's costing me a lot of money because of all the traveling that we do to job site to job site. I think where it might make me a little bitter is that wealthy people. It doesn't affect wealthy people.
Well,
it doesn't
become wealthy.
Well, at this age, I'm thinking far beyond that. So, I don't know. I bring the gas prices down. I have no complaints. That's all.
It'll come down as soon as everything gets straightened out. It's going to come down.
And when it does, I'll be happy as snot. So that'll be okay.
It is a big deal because of inflation and people got to move around. And
yeah. And why are we paying the price as the middle class, if there is a middle class anymore, to do that? And that's what upsets me the most. We had to do it. I'm not saying it was the wrong thing to do. It needed to be done. But why is it always the middle class that pays the dues for it?
That's where the money is.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's there anymore, though.
That's who they the majority of taxes are the middle class.
Yeah, I agree.
At least Venezuela, they're paying with oil. They're paying for the military that we.
Well, the rumor is we're going to go into Cuba now. They might arrest.
The CIA director's already there.
Yeah, they're saying that they're going to arrest Raul in regards to, I think it's 96 or 97 airplane that they shot down, the 4 people that they killed.
Good.
And I think it is good. We need Cuba. Cuba would be a great destination. It's a beautiful country. It needs to be redone. The people it's like anything else.
You think the casinos are going to go down there? You can stay at the MGM on the beach. You can stay at the.
Yeah, It's like Iran. I mean, Persia. Persia is a beautiful country. It's huge. It's been around longer
Oh
probably
yeah,
than any
yeah.
other country in the world. It's always the governments that are fighting with each other.
The Ayatollah's got power.
It's crazy. It's just people
They're the
love people.
hardcore crazy.
You know.
But I just grokked it. No, the United States is not currently conducting active military strikes in Iran as of May 17th. Okay, that could change tonight. Who knows?
But does that mean we're still have the Strait of Hormuz
Oh yeah,
that we're still taking? And there's probably things that we don't know about. I'm sure we're letting China have their tankers go through and things of that nature, and other people, because he was just in China, so there's things that we'll just never know about. Probably.
What do you think of that with Trump going to China? Did they roll out the red carpet or what?
Well, I think they have to recognize that we're not going away anytime soon, and we have to recognize that they're an up-and-coming superpower that's really taken off, like we used to be post World War II. I think we need each other. It's a world economy. We all need each other, you know.
Yeah.
Now, Taiwan is a different. What do you think about Taiwan? Taiwan is a different story. They might I don't think if they go after Taiwan, I don't think we're going to defend it. I don't think we're going to do it.
Well, I don't. He brought up Taiwan. What do they call the guy over there? The premier,
the
communist leader, whatever you want to call him, Xi Jinping. He brought it up, but Trump just listened. He didn't say anything. He listened.
And
So-
to his, yeah.
But I was going to say, like the dollar now is based on, it used to be based on gold. Now they're saying it's going to be AI, semiconductors,
It's a
and
strange
energy,
time coming up.
which is oil. Well, no, it's not. It's always changing. I mean, we used to be agricultural, everybody on a farm.
Well,
And
that's true, too.
changed, but it doesn't mean it's bad. And you have your faith, brother. You have your faith. You're not worried about it.
No, I'll be dead and gone before anything happens. You know, we'll all be gone before anything majorly changes in this, society.
Are you in your 60s and still working?
Yeah. I think my next, or it's, well,
Do you need to work, or you just like the extra money?
no,
or-
I need to work. My income is based on the work that I perform.
Hopefully they're taking out for Social Security. Are they taking out for Social Security?
Yeah. I'm to the point now. Our whole group, like kids don't come out of high school anymore and go to work like labor. They don't do that no more, right? So we can't get young kids to come in to do this.
They
So
don't
we're
wanna
all
work.
in our 50s and
Don't
60s.
want to work. That's terrible.
It's a sign of the times. I don't want to condemn them. Maybe I would have did the same thing if I have an opportunity.
Don't
not
condemn
to.
them. Just say you're missing out because you don't have to stay here. But if you learn to work, you can do
You
that
know what?
anywhere.
Well, you just made a good point. You don't have to stay here, and you are missing out because at least get a feel for it. Get a feel for what it's like to work hard, whether you think it's
And accomplish. While you're working,
Yes.
you're accomplishing.
and you might not like it. You might think it's a terrible thing, but at least you get a feeling for it, and then you can either appreciate it later in life or not appreciate it later in life. Either way, it sticks in your mind.
And in my day, there were guys would shoot pool or play pinball, which is okay, but learn to work, and then
Absolutely.
at least you accomplish. And it's funny, I'm kind of lost here in Sunday morning. My bed, as soon as I make my bed, I'm organized in my thought, and then I start getting stuff done.
Yeah. Well, I'm Gen X. I have both in me. I have the baby boomer in me and I have Gen X in me, right? I feel I'm more Gen X than baby boomer,
See, I
but
don't even know what that means.
I don't. Well, it's the culture. It's the culture behind it. To me,
we're
it's music.
individuals. We're a country of individuals, aren't we?
I agree. I agree. But they try to base it on generations, I guess, for the most part, right? So,
Yeah, because why? They want to divide you.
but I do. Well,
Right?
that's true
Think
too.
about it. They
Well,
wanna
that's true too.
divide. They want to divide you.
I think though my generation coming out of high school was the last generation that wanted to be blue collar. We all, and it could be area, it could be where you live in geographic areas. My area, and I think a lot of areas back in the day, when I came out of high school in the 80s, we all went. There was college prep, absolutely, but most of us, the majority, went to our either family or somebody blue collar work, or we just picked up we all went to do labor.
What year did you graduate high school?
82. 82.
Wow. when I graduated, I was just lost. There was no family. There was no nothing. It was just.
Well,
I
that's
had
a that's a sad feeling though too.
well, but it did me well because I remember when I started up to college, everybody running around, going to the windows to register and get student loan. And I just this voice or whatever you want to call it said,
That's not what you want, right?
Lex, if you want anything, you're going to have to go get it. Not in legal terms. Not you don't have to steal it, but you're going to have to do it.
So it makes you stronger at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, some of these generations, I mean, they're like they just want the government to take it. We're almost like the new Roman Empire. The people are getting so fat and lazy off the hog. They want the government to take care of them.
If they think the Democrats here or the Liberals in Canada or the Labour Party in the UK, if they're going to give you personally a better life, only if you're one of them, if you're in.
But what
payroll.
Lex? What happens after he leaves office? We're back to the same old again.
Hopefully not, because they're doing the redistricting and if you get this Save America Act thing passed, then if you got to show an ID and vote, I don't think how they're going to win.
Good point. I hope. I'm very cautious of what I hope to any new boss is not the same as the old boss, and that seems to be the.
Like you say, we're checking out anyway. I mean, we're.
Yeah, by that time, right? So
how do you relax on a Sunday?
Well, I'm hanging out with my cat right now.
You're on the road and you have a cat. How do you leave out enough food when you're?
No, she's good. I come home every night for her. So I'm local. I'm always local, but I work long hours. I have a cleaning lady that comes in once in a while.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, and she's great. She takes care.
No guy can clean like a woman. It's just not possible.
It's just not the same thing, right? So, I have somebody that'll cut my grass because being by yourself, I learned this. I'm a hardcore dude because of my upbringing, so I thought I can do everything, even after my divorce. You can't. You need help. We all need help,
of
right?
Some kind. Yeah.
Yeah, and I need help. I can't do both inside and outside and everything else and balance everything. So I have somebody cut my grass. I have her come in once in a while to help out. So
yeah, there you go.
So
that's how a bachelor should do it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I'm at this age. All of us in my age group that are in our group in construction are thinking we're still thinking in our 40s, but our bodies are saying, no, you can't do that no more.
Yeah. So you're in your, do you own a home or you?
Own a home, living in Eastern PA.
So
grew up in the city.
Stay there? You're going to stay in Pennsylvania when you're?
Yeah. I always thought about moving out and going some other state. Listen, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I loved the beach. Still do. Don't get me wrong. Still love the beach. I think that's more of a woman thing at that age for me, though, with my wife and all her friends. I love the smell of pine trees. I like the smell of woods. I like being up in the mountains. I just love that. I love it. I don't think I ever want to leave that. So
and that snow and cold you got.
Well, that's and I thought what? I don't care about snow. I'm okay with it. But the older you get, the more you hate it. For a lot of reasons why. And now we've had this winter we had just recently, this past winter was hard. Before that, though, for the last 5-8 years, it's been very mild up here. We're like the Northeast. I consider Pennsylvania Northeast Florida,
Wow. So you had a really great winter.
Yeah.
All right, great. I was in the lanai. I opened up the drapes because there was a big red. We need the rain, so I'm watching this thing, and it's just on the other side of the road in the villages. It's a big cell, and it's moving around. It's so strange. Nothing happened here. Nothing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't come over, and I went to bed, and I just passed out. I left my things open, my drapes open, but
I mean, for our group now in construction, we're all thinking about like, when are we going to retire? Because you can go get financial advice, like take it now and get paid cash. I'm in a great opportunity.
Whoa. Stop right there.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're going to get financial advice. Be very careful. Because
I know. Well, I don't trust
you
it.
don't
I
need, first of all, they
don't
have no
trust it.
fiduciary responsibility toward you.
Right.
And they're there to sell their products.
They're to sell their
they're there to
products,
make money
correct.
off of you.
Right. And I get that. You're very, just what you said, I'm very negative about. I don't like any of that stuff, you know. But do you take the money up
invested
front?
at all? Do you have like a Vanguard or a Fidelity?
Yeah, I do have that.
Okay.
I don't play the stock market. You know, I dabbled
but
with
you
it.
invest.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
You invest and hold, but you can really get.
and it's all long term stuff. It's nothing short term to make money.
And don't buy individual stocks. That's a lot of people make.
I did it. I played that game in the early days, and I'm like, I'm not good at this. I don't want to do this. I don't have time for this.
No, and you've got to really, and even the quote, they've done it all their life. The guy I spoke to at the fitness center, he finally told me his tax bill was 1.2 million.
That's crazy.
But he had Apple stock, and he was playing against it, so now he can be covered and everything else. But you know, and he's done it all his life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, this is quite unusual. Real Perry TV, a guest on the DOXX Show. I like it. Well, I like it too. It makes it easier on me.
And so, I mean, our bodies are starting to fail at this age, but like, this is where it really became an ego trip for us, because we finally turned down a framing job that we were going to do. And up to this point, we were doing all the framing to all the additions and things that we were working on houses. It's the first time that was like, you know what, this one's going to be too hard for us. And that was a big ego mindset for us not to take it.
Yeah.
You know,
limitations. Man,
yes,
got to know
and we don't.
limitations.
Yeah, and we don't want. Our group does not want. At the moment, didn't want to accept that, and we all agreed, like having a meeting, like, you know, let's give it to somebody else.
Well, and your reputation, you could probably get business because of word of mouth, right?
Well, yeah, we don't do any. Yes, we don't do any advertising at all because we don't want that. We don't have any signs on our trucks. We don't. All our work comes through an interior designer. She gives us a lot of work, and they're a pain in the butt. Interior designers, it's like some of the worst people to work for. But we have a good one.
The timetable they want to.
Well, what they want done, like rip this out, rip that out. They walk in like they're an artist, right? And like do this.
They
do
don't
that,
understand there's construction principles.
Right. And the one that we finally have now, she's very good. She's older. God forbid that she'll keep doing this with us for a while. And we love we love working. I love working.
But keep working.
Yeah.
And in fact, you've got to go till you're 65.
A good point. And you know what?
You know why?
Wow. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because of Medicare. You're not eligible for Medicare.
Correct.
Health care for the aged until you're 65.
And you just made a good point. It's the exact age that I thought, like, you know what? I'll wait to 65, 66, and then I'll do it.
And
but even
then you can keep working.
Yes.
Or part-time, but don't take your Social Security until 70 because you're going to get an extra 8% a year.
And think about it. I'm in a perfect position. I can take cash jobs. I can get cash. So
and you'll pay your taxes.
Yeah. I've never not. Yeah. Always pay your taxes. Always pay your due. So.
And then you just do less work, but you can still keep working. And
correct. Yeah. I think that's my happy medium. You know.
Yeah. And now life will throw you curveballs and stuff.
I have a woman that I see, but she lives in another state. Once in a while, it's at this age we're just like we fit together good, you know.
That's great.
Now, but I don't think we're ever going to get together though. That's the sad thing. Or it's not necessarily a sad thing.
Or I'm looking at this going, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, you're right about that too. She has her own life. I have my own life. It'd be nice if we could combine them, but if we can't, it's okay too.
Now, does she live in Pennsylvania?
No, she lives in New Jersey.
Oh, and do you want in a rural part of New Jersey?
No, not necessarily rural, but she's in it's more of a suburb area. It's not rural at all.
Here's what you do as you get older. Here's a suggestion, not what you do. Here's a suggestion. So you each move to Central Florida, Del Boca Vista, get your separate houses.
Well, I think if we could come to that agreement, if we would ever move to another state, we would move in together. We would do. But I think she's so set that she likes her area, I like my area, and we're going to stay separate that way.
Unless you want to buy a home in her area.
Well, I thought about that. But I'd lose all my work this way then. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's
I'm talking down the road when you can.
That's a good point too, because then you're talking retirement and other things. Yes, that's true too.
And then if you break up with her, you can move somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're ever going to break up. I think we just fit together.
Tell you, a home is so much work, and as you age and you've been working all this time, you may even want to rent somewhere near her.
Oh, absolutely, because
just to hell with
another good point. Another good point, because even my house, it's the famous carpenter line. Like the carpenter takes care of everybody else's house, but his house is kind of run down because
it's a lot of work. Yes. The guys that put in my fans say the same thing, and the construction workers around here, that's how they make their living. So, that'd be a great idea.
So, I mean, those things are all up in the air that will be coming with new changes in the future. So, who knows? You
got a future. You're working. You're healthy.
Yeah.
You got your head on straight. You're not doing the cannabis, are you?
No. I'll drink once in a while. I like my IPAs. I like my whiskey once in a while.
Oh, so does my neighbor. He loves those things.
But they're bad because they got high calories, high carbohydrates.
I had no idea they had that much alcohol in them. I mean, one of them, it just knocks me. If you like it on an empty stomach,
I'll get the potent ones. I'll get the 10%ers because I like hops.
Shit.
I love hops. And you drink two of them. I'm okay because I can tolerate a lot of alcohol. At least I tell myself that. But then I see other people that drink, try to do with me. I'm like, they're just they'll fall down. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
There's one here in Florida is called High Life. It's kind of citrusy. I kind of like that one. I don't really like and there was one called Dead Fish Head or something, or fish.
Probably Dogfish.
Dogfish. Yeah, that's kind of a little.
Dogfish 60 is the most famous. It's hoppy, but doesn't have citrus
I'm not
in
a
it.
big hop fan.
That's okay. But I didn't think I'd be a citrus fan. I love citrus. And I thought, I don't want that in my beer. And this started years ago. And now I love citrus ales. I love citrus IPAs.
My neighbor, the military guy, he's got all these labels. And his son-in-law, he went up to visit his son-in-law. They go on an excursion just to get the IPAs. And some of these microbreweries have them too.
And I think the microbreweries are running into troubles now because there's so many of them now. The competition is so hard, and they're saying the younger kids that are growing up to be 21 of age aren't drinking. They're smoking more pot than they're drinking.
I think that's terrible.
Well, they're saying pot is healthier.
I know, but then it's almost like they're not. I have a drink, maybe the most once a week.
Sure.
Once they get into the cannabis, it's every other day or every
day.
It's not a multiple vitamin. It's not going to help you succeed in life.
No. I know a lot of potheads growing up that smoked so much pot that their heads are full of resin. I mean, they have no fortal complex in their brain. It's just gone. They're just dead. I mean,
just watch Timmy try to hold his head up, and he's just like all over.
Timmy's it's not that I don't like Timmy. I do like Timmy, but I don't respect Timmy like Timmy. You never worked. You're a lazy bum. You're a grifter. And then I ask myself, what attracts me to Timmy? I do think Tim is an honest person to some degree, but it's like, dude, you are such a grifter. It's pathetic.
Well, I blame Timmy too for a lot of things, but I think back in my life, if I would have been given a trust fund, like just out of
what would you have
school,
done? Right.
I wouldn't have done what I've done, and I wouldn't be good with money because
it would have changed you. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it would. I don't think I would have been. It's really gratifying when you when you accomplish stuff that you did it.
And that's what he doesn't understand. He'll never get that.
No, he laughs at it. He laughs. He laughs. But it just kind of ruins the man. I mean, because he'll call it a baseline. I have a baseline. In other words, he's got that $7,000 or whatever a month, and then he says, pretty soon you don't realize because you've already spent it.
Yeah.
You get to live that style, but that probably would have ruined me too.
It's easy to be a Marxist and a liberal when you don't have to work for a living or do anything.
And you're spending other people's money.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
And I'm shocked. I hear that Bear Clooney watches. He's not a Trump fan. Okay, that's fine. But he's up there thinking everything's rosy in Canada. That's not what I'm hearing. When I'm
No,
watching the
I think
podcast.
that's
It's
that's
terrible up
propaganda.
there.
Yeah.
There's no jobs. There's no housing. Kids are moving, and the businesses are moving down here.
And I can understand Bear, and me and Bear have fought. We don't anymore, but we fought in early days like crazy. But Bear, I think Bear, coming from his lifestyle where he grew up and how he grew up, which was a hard life, to move to Canada for him was his utopia. But that being said,
I'm not criticizing Canada or Canadian people. It's just the policies.
It's the policies, right?
But he had it really hard. He was on the streets in London, and the guy helped him and got him a job, and he ended up in Canada. And good for him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to hate. You got the policies. You got to get rid of the liberals.
And look at England. I mean, my God, look at
It's a mess.
Is it happening here? I hope not. I hope it never takes over here. But we got to be on guard at all times.
I knew in Trump's first term, I knew they're putting that wall up, and I thought, if Democrats, if they get in there, they're going to ignore it. They're just not going to enforce it. Remember Obama? He wouldn't enforce the laws that were on the book.
No. Yeah. Do you think Trump will try to get a third term?
Oh, I love when he talks about that, just to rattle him. No, I think he really likes Rubio. I think
that would
whoever
be
he endorses, and it's kind of hard not to endorse your VP, but
I don't think he's going to choose Vance. I think he's going to choose. But I agree with him. Rubio would be better. I just think
he whispered something to Rubio during the thing, and he says during the China visit, and then he said Rubio's doing a fantastic job. He was made for this job.
That'd be a great choice.
Or he'll sit back and say, you have to go. You got to run the gauntlet. You got to run the campaign.
And whatever happens takes place.
Yeah, if JD outpolls you, then that's what.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think Vance is a bad choice either. But compared to Rubio, I think Rubio just hits the mark.
And plus, he speaks Spanish and everything else.
He can relate to a lot of people.
I'm optimistic, but I'm in this world. I mean, we got a fellow Christian on here, right? We love this world, but we're not of it.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not supposed to be, technically, from what the Bible says. We're not supposed to be.
The Bible says a lot of things. But
I know, but we're supposed to be separate from this world.
We are. Tough questions from the audience. Gamper's DOXX. Now that you and Dr. Bob have learned to work together, will you be doing more shows together? Well, I've been told by other content creators, that I've destroyed the Dr. Jackson, Dr. Bob show. If he's available. What's a private? I don't know if you saw that show I did over there. It was about. I ran the clip of the guy getting the Frontier Airlines thing. So I asked Jack. I said, "Well," he was, "Well, I got over 400 views. I know, but it's really about the viewing hours." And I said, "How many hours did we do? 140 hours on that one show. The highest I've ever gotten is maybe 40."
Well, there you go.
So, and I just want to help out, get him monetized.
I'm not good. Listen, that me and Jack.
You're not a fan.
Yeah, Let's just. I'll leave it at that. I'd be out of respect for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will not say. Won't go down that.
I don't know. Dr. Bob was very good. He wasn't making noise.
I like Dr. Bob. I like Bob a lot. I think Bob is really good at what he does. I thought even before you thought he wasn't a good second person.
I just kept. He was over mic'd, and I just saw a button on yours now. I go up there and it says edit mic settings. So that would be for you. I could edit your mic settings.
Well, there you go.
So next time I have Dr. Bob on, I just may lower the mic a little bit.
Dr. Bob could be I think he's a great second person to help any channel. I think.
Because he knows it's the Jack. Let Jax do the talking, and he'll pop in. Let's see. Palanca, does DeSantis, our wonderful governor, still have a chance, or is his window shut? To be president? He'll get in an administration somewhere. I like him, but I don't. That's a stretch. You gotta. I don't know. I mean, I'll vote for any. I will never vote for Democrat. They are delusional.
Well, sadly, you might have been in the same boat. Weren't we all Democrats at one time when
No.
it became?
No.
Well, even during Kennedy administration and things like that.
Well, I was in 4th grade.
Well, okay, but who did you admire? Did you admire John F. Kennedy?
Well, I wasn't really political, and then I came. Let's see, my first vote was for Reagan, his first term. I voted for that.
Yeah.
Now, did it make my life? I was driving a bus. Did it make my life? No. You
No.
got to get involved. I mean,
Right.
they're there to, like, guardrails. That was so funny because Trump mentioned guardrails in his speech, and I went guardrails, and then Jack's got on. He started laughing because his thing is no guardrails. I like guardrails. It's supposed to protect you.
You need guardrails. There's
Yeah,
right.
I think so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but it's not. It's out of my. I can't control it. The only person that's really in charge is the infinite intelligence.
What do you think about the UAP stuff coming out?
Boy, there's the hardcore group that this is their livelihood. They want it all. They want to know everything the CIA knows. That's not going to happen.
But do you think there's some propaganda going on too?
From
Both sides. I think. I don't.
who do
I'm
you
not
trust?
saying that.
You're asking me who do you trust?
Yeah.
So it's like this congresswoman. She's kind of what's her name? From Florida, attractive woman.
The black-haired woman that she has
yeah,
black.
yeah,
I
Luna.
know who you mean.
Luna.
I forget her name.
I think it's Luna, Congresswoman Luna. I'm just now that they're releasing, I want to see it. I'm going to go and look.
Here's
So now
the
it's
thing.
documented, like that Gemini 7. Now back
Oh,
in the,
that's the best. Those are the best
back
ones.
in the day, Houston, they had these. They showed on camera on the news. They had a panel these guys in a row, and they're all mic'd up, and they have one person talking, and then Borman. There was this Borman and Lovell. So Borman's up the moon. They're Gemini 7.
They see those things out
Well,
there.
no, they didn't tell us, but he goes to Houston because they cut this out. He goes, bogey 2:00.
Yeah.
And there's a pause. Now, I would have loved to see the faces of those Houston guys. They were looking at each other like, did you hear that? Did you, bogey? What the hell is he talking about? Can you repeat that? Bogey 2:00. Roger that. So there it is. There's proof right there.
I don't think, though, I'm not saying that it can't be that way because of all the billions of stars and the different planetary systems. I'm not saying that it can't be true. It absolutely can be true.
We got to go for it.
I'm just thinking that it's more coming from our own planet that we know of, that we don't know about.
They don't
Like the underwater stuff. What about the underwater stuff?
Here's the thing. From what I've been reading, it's the technology, the engineering, the material construction. We have no clue because it's like layers of atoms, of different atoms that then different elements that give it some of the propulsion.
I almost think it could be like a time warp thing that it's still our planet, but yet could it be like the future developed?
It could be anything. Why?
Yeah.
Because infinite intelligence has infinite creation.
Right. And we can't, we don't,
And
it's hard to process that.
And I don't care what the 700 Club is telling you or anybody else. Well, God wouldn't do that way. They don't speak for God. So
No, because it never says that God couldn't do things of that nature somewhere else.
yeah, I just leave it up to infinite intelligence that's in charge of all of it. But it does make you think. The underwater bases make sense because instead of traveling all that time, and I don't think the biologics that fly them actually made them.
I'm not buying the biologics right now. That part I'm not buying right now.
Well, if they're that far advanced, instead of making controls that they need, hey, we'll just make, we had dogs and monkeys go up first. We'll just make, they must know how to do the DNA stuff, so we'll just design an intelligence, sub-intelligent biologic creature. The avionics will just be, we'll program it in his head. And
It's a crazy time
He
frame.
doesn't have to eat. He doesn't have to drink. He somehow gets energy off the propulsion system.
Could be.
And
I mean, not to say that that can't happen.
I don't want to. I only want to know what I need to know. I don't need to know all that.
Well, that's true too, because
That's not going to change my life.
it's not going to change your point. It's not going to change your bubble, right?
Well, my bubble. I mean, it's just not going to. I want to be. It's interesting. I follow it, but it's not changing my
your point of view or things.
or my connection with infinite intelligence.
Yeah, it's a crazy world. I mean, who ever thought we'd live through COVID? I never thought that as a kid would ever happen.
Oh, wait a second. I got to play you something from Men in Black. Hang on. I think he was spot on.
It's funny how movies can tell the future.
Here you go. Listen to this.
At any given time, there are around 1,500 aliens on the planet. Most of them right here in Manhattan. And most of them are decent enough. They're just trying to make a living.
Cab drivers.
Not as many as you'd think. Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Well, why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. 1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
Every day, something new.
Tommy Lee Jones, that's a great quote from that movie. That really is true.
That is true. And I think, to me, and I've said this on the show, that they should have save Roswell for last. And that, because that has everything. It has the debris, it has alien bodies, but have the president talk, like make it a Friday, let him set it up and acknowledge it, and then just put it out, late Friday night.
But do you honestly think that he can change things to a certain point? He can to a certain point, but it's like that Eisenhower speech that nobody had a clue when Eisenhower gave that speech what he was talking about. But the military power, complex system, and it seems
look at the advanced stuff we have. Nobody has where we shoot a beam and they can't operate their missiles.
There's things that we don't even know about yet that they can't.
Yeah, but they're using it. They're showing the
they
Chinese.
showed that, right?
They're showing everybody now. Venezuela, they all laid down their weapons, and
That's crazy. That's insane.
So they know something's up. They want the technology too. But so, I want to see the alien, but I think that's where they should end it, because Roswell was they came out initially that it was a disc that crashed. Then it got changed to the balloon.
To the balloon, and then dummies.
That's where you should end it, because it's got everything. That'll be really interesting. And then I can go on the website and look for it myself. But when you'll never change certain people's thinking. They're still.
No.
I mean, you even know some of these people, at least online. They don't believe we landed on the moon.
Right.
So they're not going to believe this.
The flat earthers, the Capricorn one theorist about not landing on the moon.
Yeah, or everything's a conspiracy.
My God. I mean, I was never a conspiracist, but today more so than ever, I do question, because I don't think it's about conspiracy as much as it's about propaganda from both sides. And
give me what's
it could be whatever subject.
Propaganda. The Democrats, it's propaganda. They're telling us Biden is fit as a fiddle. He's sharp as a tack.
Exactly. Or the Vietnam War, even back in the Vietnam War, when the Vietnam War started, about how it started and how you can go in the Gulf of Tonkin or whatever it was called, and then they attacked our ship, and we learned that they didn't attack our ship. So it's just little things like that, or some of the war stories that came out with some of the SEALs, that when they got debriefed, the government says, well, you got to say this instead, So
you bet you're in the military, you got to follow orders. And they keep doing it for our good. I really don't want to know everything. Like if they're breeding, if aliens have been plucking up people and breeding with them, do you really want to?
Another example is: did we shoot down Flight 93, or did the four guys take it down? It doesn't matter either way. That plane.
Those are mysteries. But see, nobody likes them. Humans, for whatever reason, they got to know the answer. No mystery.
Yeah, we have to. Right.
We got to know.
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't know what consciousness is, but it doesn't bother anybody.
No.
Why? Because we all experience it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But
So,
we got to know. We got to know.
just to get off subject, how's your car?
Let's show the audience the car. Where is the car? Hang on here. There it is. It's great. I mean, does get warm in the sun, but it's not black colored. I enjoy it. It's different. It's heavier. I haven't really opened it up yet.
Well, let's put it this way: you don't regret getting it, right?
No, the WRX. I saw my model, but then I saw it had the rubber wheel well thing, and which I don't like. But I had a good model. I enjoyed it. I just don't want to shift. But I enjoy this one. I do have a question on the wiper in the back. I don't know how to pull that off the window.
Yeah, but those are little nuances.
Yeah, it's like I like to do the squeegee thing, and I said, well, I don't want to break it, but how is this? Do I put pressure on? I don't want to. I thought, what the? Yeah, I maybe have to read the manual, but I'll ask him when I take it up for the oil change. I got to get it. Let's see, how about it the 1st of February? So February, March, April, May.
Do you get free oil changes or anything, or no?
The first 3, yeah.
First 3, gotcha.
So it's July 1st or something. I got to go get.
Do you like the dealership that you got it from? Was it a good place?
Well, no, that's too far away. That's
too far. Yeah.
That's Coconut River, or no? What is it? Coconut. Oh, okay. No, that's driving me crazy. I got to go find out.
But how far? That's far.
Yeah, it was. I drove down there. It's just everybody's speaking Spanish. I mean, I'm close to everybody. I got the only white.
Who's this white man coming in here?
White guy who was on the internet.
What's he want this car for?
Everything. Well, no, we did the price ahead of time.
Right, you did everything on the computer. Yeah,
So
yeah.
let me hang on here. Coconut Creek. There, it just popped into my head. Coconut Creek. So I drove it back, got a little mark on the window. I heard a rock hit it, and it's in the black part, but I don't even look at it now. And it's a Toyota, so it's not like it's a Lamborghini or something. And it's practical.
But it like you just said, though, it's nice. Like with my pickup trucks, that's all I own anymore. I got rid of my Mustangs. I was a big Mustang guy throughout the ages. Now it's all pickup trucks. But just the fact that I don't have to shift, I love that because I can drink my coffee now. And back in the day, that's all I would buy was a manual because I thought that's just what I want to have for my performance. But I can't drink my coffee. Now I can drink my coffee and relax. So
yeah, and the AC is great. I mean, the compressor's great on it, and it's a Toyota.
Now you said you don't have a speedometer or something?
No, I don't have a fuel tank gauge.
A fuel tank gauge?
No, it just says how many miles still empty. So I go, well, what the fuck? So I'm coming back, and it says 12 miles, and I go, I think I can make.
I think I got to get gas.
And then there's always some left. So okay, so now, like if I fill it, it'll say you can go 220 miles.
Right. Okay.
So I wait. I just filled it for like 100.
I wonder what the concept of.
I don't know. And then the gauges. I have the full gauges. I got the water temperature. I got the oil temperature. I got all these, readouts on the left, and then it's got my tire pressure on each tire on the right, which I like. And the system, the entertainment system's great. And I put my phone up in there, and I use Apple CarPlay. It just logs in automatically. And
how do you like your iPhone? How do you like your iPhone 17, for example?
Well, yeah, that's the base model. That's the one I throw in there.
I have the base model. That's all I have. I didn't get the Pro. I don't have that slim one, whatever they call it.
Well, I got the Pro in the birdcage because it's got a cooling
You
system.
have that extra lens too.
And it does have better work, and the colors look good, and it's just nicer to have two phones. At my age, I'd rather lose my wallet than, let's say if you had one phone and one wallet, I'd rather lose the wallet because at least I can call.
Do you ever use Apple Pay or anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, you're more advanced than me. I have all my friends going like, jackass, you got to put your credit card or a couple different things on Apple Pay. Then you just go up to Wawa, hit the scanner.
Well, I use my phone, my Apple Watch at Wawa when I leave the gym.
Okay, I never was doing that before. I'm credit card. I don't use cash. I have cash that I keep.
I don't like shopping with a phone. I don't want to walk in any place with my phone, but sometimes I have to.
That's what I was like. That's what I'm still like to a certain degree.
And I go over to the fitness center, and these younger guys, or even middle. They got their phones. It's like, really, you can't put your phone. You're that important. You gotta.
Well, it's funny. Every time I see somebody use their phone, I go, "What a douchebag!" I'm just mumbling that out to me. I'm like, but then
I see more guys using the phones than I do girls.
I see both. I do see both now. I do see both. In fact, I think women are more easier to take that new technology than a guy is, because a guy is usually like whatever, hard-headed or busy with whatever he's doing. But like you said, I see, I'm old school. I'm still using a credit card, and I got to stop it, I guess, compared to everybody using their phones.
The WRX had better visibility all the way around. This thing, I can't see anybody next to me, but they have the electronics that start flashing orange.
Well, do you have those side flash mirrors on your?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll be backing up, and all of a sudden, beep, 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 and I just stop, and there's a car shooting through the parking lot. Had no idea the East Coast had this many driving idiots.
Oh, the East Coast is worse than the West Coast.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
really
absolutely. Everybody in a hurry. I can kind of understand the seniors because they're near death. I think that's the only reason I can explain.
It's more about being stressed out. East Coast is more stressed out. We're all about like,
Gotta get there. Gotta get
yes,
there. You're going shopping.
Yes. I got to tell you a story. The other day, I'm going up this little town that we're doing some work in a house, and it's a narrow street. It's both ways, though, coming back and forth. And this woman's coming up the other way. I don't know what she had. She had like a Toyota or a Subaru. I forget. And she's coming the opposite way. Like, I got my pickup truck. Like, lady, I'm all the way over, and she's going to hit me. I'm like, what are you doing? And I stop. And then she's not stopping. She finally gets right in front of my bump. I'm like, lady, you're not going to sideswipe me. You're going to run right into me. And you got like a foot and a half to get over more. What are you doing? And she takes a ping pong paddle. And she goes, you're a jackass. Ping pong paddle. And I was like, well, I was blown away. I was like, oh, I never got that one before. I never got a pre-made
like
sign.
How do you understand a woman? It's not
what
right. It's not what she says. It's what she means.
Well, here's the funny part. I thought, oh my God, she's deaf. I feel so bad, right?
It was imprinted on the sign.
Yeah, it's like, no, not that she was deaf, but other than I'm a jackass, right? And I'm thinking, all my friends so I'm telling all my other guys at work and all my friends, and they're like, nah, she wasn't. She was some kind of liberal biatch that was just holding up a sign. She wasn't deaf. I'm like, yeah. So my point of view was like, well, what if she was deaf? I feel really bad. But she goes, she wasn't deaf.
Any vehicle I see with the handicaps on their license plate, you got to be really careful.
She didn't have that.
Because they shouldn't be driving, really.
Right. She didn't have any of that. It's like, lady, you got a foot and a half next to your car yet, and you're looking at me like it's my fault. I can't back up now. I got a car behind me. You got nobody behind you. I'm yelling inside my truck. You got to move over. I'm trying to make hand signals, and she holds up this ping pong paddle. You're a jackass.
Did you have a Trump sticker on your vehicle?
No.
Because that would explain a lot of things.
And I'm like, oh, and I was just like, time froze for like 5 seconds. I was like, wow, I never got that one before. I had a guy in a wheelchair at Dunkin' Donuts already that cut through the line, and he gave me the finger. Like, dude, you're taking a wheelchair and you're going through a drive-through at Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So, and all of us made fun of that one, and they're like, Dave's beating up this guy in a handicap spot, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
When I see a Corvette with a handicap sticker at the this was in Las Vegas at the gym, I'm going, really? You can get in and out of that Corvette, that low Corvette, and you're handicapped? I don't believe it.
He pulled up to the front of the store, got it out of his vehicle, his SUV, got in the wheelchair, and started to go through the drive-through. And then he's giving me the finger like I cut him off.
In the wheelchair?
Yeah. Like, dude, I didn't cut you off. You coming around the corner. I'm like, so I back up. I'm like, okay. And I'm like yelling at him, like, go ahead. You can go first, right? So he's still giving me the finger and yelling and screaming at me. I'm like, dude, I just let you go ahead of me in a wheelchair in a drive-through, right? So I get to the girl at the drive-through, and she's going, oh my God, I never had a guy in a wheelchair come up to me before. And boy, does he hate you. I said, it's like, dude, I said to her, did you see him giving me the finger? She goes, "Oh my God, you should see what he said about you." And I said, "I let him go. I let him in front of me." And I said, "Look at him right now as he's leaving. He's wheeling himself out around the corner. He's still giving me the finger and yelling at me. I'm like, I could run him over if I wanted to. Like, what's he doing?" And it was just the funniest moment. I'm like, what are you doing? I wasn't trying to pick on a handicapped guy. Like, what are you doing? You're yelling at me at a drive-through in a wheelchair to get a coffee and a donut. I mean, dude, go ahead.
Why didn't he just go inside? They have.
To his credit, maybe he couldn't. I don't know.
No, but they have to by law have
right ADA, correct?
You know?
Right. So he comes around the corner, and I'm already in line at the window to give my order. And he's like, "No,
you were at the window."
Yeah, and he's.
Oh, you don't have to move.
You cut me off, you bastard! He's giving me the finger. Right?
Like you're supposed to know he's headed for the window.
No, I'm like, what is this guy doing in the wheelchair? I'm like, I think he's trying to go through the drive. I'm like, everything's processing through your head. I'm like, what is this guy trying to do? So he goes, "Go bleep yourself." And he gives me the finger. Right?
Was he a younger guy? Was he an old geezer?
No, he was old, grumpy. I was in my 40s at the time. He was in his probably 50s or 60s, right?
Wow.
Grumpy. He was a grumpy old bastard, right? So I back up and I'm yelling at him inside the truck going, "Go ahead." I'm making hand gestures. "Go ahead. It's you. Go ahead. Go in front of me."
And that insulted him?
Right. So he gets in line and he orders and he turns around and gives me the finger again. And then the girl looked like a deer in headlights. She was like, "Oh my God, this
guy hates you. A little lucky. Can you carry in Pennsylvania?" I
have a concealed permit.
Well, what about the guy in the wheelchair?
I don't know. Like, what? So nothing could have went right there. No matter what I would have done, would have came out. Even though he was giving me the finger, nothing I would have done would have came out to my.
Speaking of wheelchairs, there's a highway out here. And that goes through the town, but it's a highway, and they are nuts out there. There's a guy, he's in the middle. I come up, I got to make a left turn, but he's right there in the island. I go, is this guy asking for money, or what's he doing here? But he's waiting to cross over, but it is freaking dangerous. And then finally, I guess he waited for it to turn, and then they went across. But I got a senior story for you. So I had to go give blood. You know, it's first. At the time, it was first come, first serve. It's cold, so there's about 6 vehicles out front with the motors running, and they're waiting in their cars. Okay, so I come up and I park, and I look at my watch. I got 2 minutes, so I get out and I stand by the door, and then we all go in, and then I'm at the front of the line because I was at the door, and I turn around. Gee, I've never been first in line, and this guy who was not smiling, kind of a big guy, goes, "You crowded." And I thought to myself, what? I crowded.
What the hell does that mean?
He honestly thought the line begins. You're not in a line in your vehicle. You got to be at the door. I think he really believed. He was pissed off. You crowded. You crowded in front. I go, crowded in front. I didn't know what he was talking about.
It's crazy.
I think he complained on it too. Maybe now you got to make appointments, which I like. You know, make an appointment.
Yeah, it's better that way. Like even when I get my blood work for all my health issues that I might have, nothing major, just normal stuff. I get my blood work done. They ask you to make a pre-appointment through the computer if you can, and it's better.
I love doing that. So, and then, and especially if you try to call the office.
It's crazy.
When I could get on the website, I would send them an email like, "Hey, I need a refill of this or something," and then they come around to it. But there's all these geezers running around. They all need special help. These geezers.
So for the most part, that's about it. I mean, today's my only day off, and just relax. I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to go up north in the mountains a little bit, hang out up there. My one friend has land. We'll probably just sit up there for a little bit and drink a couple beers, and that's it for the day, and then I'll come home.
And then start all over on Monday.
Yeah.
So how many hours do you put in like on a Monday? Do you work like 7 to 4, or do you have any kind of hours?
We usually start at 7:30 to 8, and we work to 4:30 to 6. You know, so
okay, you take a lunch.
Yeah, but briefly, it's like 15 minutes. You know, we don't eat that much. You know.
So how did you guys get together? Are you?
It's pretty cool. It's a whole group of us. We all know each other, and we're all in our 50s and 60s because we can't get
Well,
kids.
how do you get paid? Do they pay one person, or how do you?
Well, I'm technically a subcontractor, so I'm a contractor that I sub off another person.
So they do the deal with you. You're the one that takes the work, makes the work orders.
Correct. We do the work orders and stuff. There's two of us that do that together. There's two of us in our team that are many. That me and another person that we work together almost every day.
Who writes the checks for everybody?
He does. I do not.
Okay.
I let him do that.
Cool.
I let him do the paperwork for that stuff.
Cool.
And we both go in together and like estimate it. Like, this is what we should get. Let's do this. And we both agree like let's take it.
I got to hit the restroom. I've been drinking my coffee. Can I play a little music?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to mute my mic. That's much better. Did I tell you my Wawa story? I raised my voice. One of the girls in there.
No.
Yeah, I went up there to get I always get my burrito, but they put it in a sack, and then they put the number on it. They tape it on the number, but but she put the number on. I thought it was like you should have the top of the sack. You put the number on, so that's the top. But she put it on the other side. So I just grabbed the edge of the bag, turn around, boom, burrito on it, right on the floor. It's the second time I've done that. And I said, oh, man, this is just an accident. All you have to do, why don't you staple these things? So I went over and talked to the lady I normally, and I was more mad at myself, but it was like, this can be.
Yeah, but it could be changed, right? So.
Yeah, and then I told the lady, she said, well, they're supposed to tape it. They're supposed to put tape on it. Oh, okay, but. Anyway, I got home and I felt so shitty. I had to go apologize in the morning.
Well, good point, though. At least you had enough wherewithal to do that.
I know, because I just yelled at the universe, and I don't want to do that.
No, but we're all imperfect. We all make those mistakes to do it.
I know, but when but I can correct it.
Correct it. Yes.
So I go up there, and there she is, and I go, she says, hey, I am so sorry I raised my voice to you yesterday. And she said, oh, no, that's all right. I go, no, it's not all right. And then, but she...
good point.
So I picked up my burrito. She still didn't tape it. But now I've changed, because I can't change people. I have to change. So now I grab it like a baseball bat. I can feel it. I'm not...
Well, I've learned this about Wawa. I'm a typical construction worker. Like, instead of going there at lunchtime, I'll pre-order, like today, I'll go pre-order 3 days worth of food early. But instead of going in there and waiting for it, I went on the computer. I started going on the computer like 6 months ago and taking the order on there. As I leave my house, by the time I get to there, that's not far away. It's already made because they cater it to the people.
That's great.
Yeah. And it's ready. I put it in the fridge, and I take 3 or 4. I don't want to go 5 days. It's too long. I'll do 3 days worth of food from Wawa. And that's my lunch. And
there you go.
It's done right away. The service is it depends. Sometimes, depending who made the food that particular day, might not have made it as well as somebody else, but whatever. For the most part, it's very consistent. So,
I didn't explode. I raised my voice. But Pavel...
No, but the cool thing is you knew that you had enough wherewithal and enough humbleness to go like, hey, I got to apologize.
Well, I just knew. I don't want to be that kind of person. Well, you were that day, because I've seen other guys like, where's the copy? I told you it was empty, and it's like, oh shit, what an asshole. And I'm thinking, well, you raised your voice, and I knew people were looking at me. And I gotta do this.
I know I'm a
do it.
jackass. I know I'm an asshole. But when that woman raised that sign at me and said, "You're a
Do
jackass,"
you communicate with Pavel off the air?
not off the air, but I like Pavel. I have nothing wrong. I mean, me and
Because you
Pavel.
two are really leading the charge against Joe.
Well,
Here's
okay,
Pavel.
now hold on.
Wait, well, let me read his comment.
Go ahead,
We'll
go
get
ahead.
to it. Pasta, have you discussed how Jax initially lied about Docs generously paying for his StreamYard? Why do you think he did that? Because he was talking to Narc. That's why he did it. He explained that on his show.
And out of respect for you, Docs, I don't want to go into this subject, but
Good,
me
thank
and
you.
Pablo agree with this.
You're along
Jack
similar-
started to attack us. We didn't attack Jax. He came after us in the early days. And you want a war? Like, dude, you're messing with the wrong people, right? And I even gave Jax an olive branch, like
He wouldn't
3
take
weeks
it?
ago. 3 weeks ago, I said,
You know he's going to hear this.
that's okay. I don't care. I'm like,
And he didn't take it?
you didn't take it. I said, like, if you would change your point of view, just like Lex told you to do, and not hate so much. He goes, I do what I need to do. That's it.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
he's a hard guy to reach. But,
It's not okay.
you know,
And he can do anything he wants, but like, dude, the war is on.
I mean, didn't we all know that he went to over to Curly's thing? It's not going to last. There's no way that could have lasted.
Well, not well. See, I disagree with that too.
Okay, let me read this one. Let me read this thing from Gary.
Go ahead.
Docs to Wawa, no me gusto. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. No, I just don't want to be. You should never raise your voice at someone. You know, she's working hard.
Well,
she doesn't have the money I got. She's behind there making all this fresh food, and she may hack in it next time I go in there.
and you felt bad, and you were stressed about whatever, and
I was mad at myself because it's
and
the
your own
second
little
time I
yes.
did it. It's
And,
like
and
so.
you,
It's
but you
it's
did
on
the right
me.
thing. You did the right thing.
So now I don't care where the label is. I grab it like a baseball.
Just grab it like
I got to feel that burrito, and I hang on to that burrito through the sack.
Listen, I don't want to sway you, but they start making tacos. I got chicken tacos, shredded tacos.
Are they
are
good?
the bomb. They are the bomb.
You're running a special on those.
Yes,
right?
they are
In fact.
incredible. I thought that was all like, yeah, how good can they? They are very good. You can do anything you want on them.
Well, they do breakfast now 24 hours. But,
Yeah, that's
I
incredible.
I don't know if I can handle tacos for breakfast, but
Well, no, I didn't do that for breakfast. I did it for lunch. I'm thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed.
Let me look at my Wawa app here. Your craving calls tacos, limited time only, and you get 3 tacos in a little tray.
Campers, look at Camper's response.
I don't know if I want to, but here, let me look at it. Grumpy old man, Doc Wawa meltdown.
Well, I love those movies too. Grumpy Old Men. Even when I was younger, when they came out, I love those movies.
Here, let me give him credit here. Grumpy old man, Doc says Wawa meltdown.
Yeah, but you recognized it. I mean, we all
I'm
make
as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
That's
No,
awesome.
it wasn't that bad. Because to me, in my head, it was like I used to do like safety prevention stuff. I mean,
Yeah, but you felt bad.
I would put in suggestions, and they always thank me. You know, you've got great ideas. I worked at a place they had this huge stair. I mean, I it's so wide, and it would turn and go down. They didn't have any They didn't have any handles in the middle.
Right.
So if that fire alarm goes off,
Oh, you're all dropped.
it's
to
going to
the
be like
floor.
the wildebeest trying to get up on the
Yeah.
other side of the river. You're going to get killed in there. And they finally put it in there. But so anyway, I was just thinking, this could have been prevented. It just could have been prevented.
Good point. Yeah, good point. You saw all the stuff with Curly and the no fold stuff, right? I got no fold off. Timmy blocked me. I'm blocked from Tim. Well, Timmy brought me back.
Well, no, he did. Curly did a 7-hour stream last night.
Yes. Well, but
Did
earlier
you say
than that.
no fold?
Well, now he's no whatever he called himself.
Oh,
It's
Who
no
is it?
whatever. No.
so what was the incident?
I got no fold to come on to Curly's stream.
Oh,
I said,
he
like-
was on live. He was talking.
Oh, a year, months ago, like
Oh.
a couple weeks ago or months ago. It started with Timmy. I was on Timmy's stream. No Fold was arguing with what's his name about they were fighting with what. I'm like, dude, I can get you on other channels. I gave him 5 streams. Your channel, I gave him Curly's channel. I gave him
You gave him who's him? No Fold.
No Fold. Archie's stream. I gave him AD Denver Calling. I gave a Jock. So I gave him all these streams that like here's the universe that you're not used to. You said you've been around for a while. None of us heard about you. So here you go. So I got him on the Curly, and he did well. He just did one last night with Curly again. It's not No Fold now. He calls himself No Sub or something. I don't forget. But
he found a home at Curly's joint.
Well, I like him. I do like him. He's a New Yorker. He's a little obnoxious. I'm not against Curly. Me and Curly respect each other. We don't agree with everything. I don't agree with everything Curly says, but we don't go after each other. For example, JB, like, you want to come after me? Out of the blue, JB sucker punches me to protect Jax. I'm like, okay.
Mama Bear. All
right, that's cool. You want to go down that road? Let's fight. I'm not going to... dude, you're going after the wrong person. And so that turned into a big incident. I'm like, where are you? Then JB threatened to dox me.
Oh, man.
Like, dude, you're going to dox me
just
like
ago,
dox
right?
Watch Nicholas and everybody else? What's the matter with you?
Well, before we open up the scab, this was months ago, right?
Correct. It was months ago. And guess who? I know he's not getting along with you right now, but guess who solved the problem? Because me and him get along very good. Was me and Jock.
Who?
Me and Jock, because of our military background and other things, get along very good. And
who did the intervention?
Jock did.
Oh, really? Mental Jock. Oh, okay.
Jock did.
The peacemaker, Mental Jock.
Yeah, Jock. To Jock's credit, I listen. There's a couple channels I love. I love your channel. I love Jock. We get along. I talk to only a very few people behind the scenes. Mike the Snake, right?
You talk to Mike the Snake behind the scenes?
I do.
Oh my God.
I do. And I talked to a Jock, and he solved that particular incident that I thought would get better, which it did. It did. But then, to Curly's defense, Curly came after JB for the same reasons. Like, everybody, we're going down the Jax thing, which I don't want to do.
No, we
but Jax attacked us, and then we attacked back, and then Jax cried foul. Jax cried wolf. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, let's move on to Morty here.
That's okay.
Gampers, DOXX, please update us whether you've apologized to Morty for the shocking timeout. Are you a Morty fan? Are you a
I like Morty. I do like Morty. I think he's awfully depressed sometimes. I think you two should be getting along with each other. You're not right now. I called you two the two old grumpy men from the
Well, we are probably the elders of the
and it's to be respected.
You would think. Tell that to Green Room, but
well, who cares about what? Listen, I think Green Room is all shtick. That's all about Green Room just trying to get.
Yeah, he's trying to be. Who's the guy? Andy Kaufman.
It's
not working.
It's not working. It's not working, and that's okay. Whatever, but. I like Morty's channel, and you two are supporters of Jax, which is okay. It's not that I disrespect that. I respect that. That's up to you two to decide that on your own. I just want to stay neutral out of you two because I respect both of you guys, and I just want to stay separate.
Very well spoken. I gave Jax my keys over here when Watch Nicholas ran over him, and then I wanted to see, I think everybody knew he should have his own channel, but he wasn't there yet. But he did tell me he was leaving, and I was surprised it was Curly. But come on, we knew that wasn't going to last. But now he's got his channel, so it works out.
That's true. It wasn't going to last, but he threatened to shoot people, and
that part I didn't hear.
It's like, and he said he was going to kick all our asses and beat us all up.
Well, but I tried to bring stuff up with him, and
I agree. You're right.
It's a show. Well,
no, that's crap. That's a bunch of crap.
Yeah,
that's a cop out. That's a cop out. You attacked us. Now it's our turn. You want to call it a show? All right, call it a show. But now we're coming after you.
You gotta put that behind you. I mean, I'm talking to Jax if he's listening.
I'm not.
And
I'm
not you, but I mean,
yeah.
you do have to move on at some point, or just don't watch. But
No, I don't.
But now, does
When
this
you-
fall under red meat? Because a lot of guys, this is what they tune in for.
Yeah, and I don't turn in for red meat. I really don't. I like when we're all getting along. I'm the opposite. I like when we're all getting along. I don't like when we're all fighting with each other. People like when we're fighting with each other. I don't like that. No. I have peace with, for example, me and Uzi went after it forever, right?
Oh,
Uzi,
well, that's justified.
Uzi, you're gonna come kick my ass. Come kick my ass. I doxed myself on live stream. Here I am.
Why would you do that? No, you walk
Because
away.
come here, and I'll prove to you. We'll do it for charity. We'll do a cage match, whatever you want to do, dude.
Oh.
I'm gonna beat your ass because you threatened to kill us all or hurt us all, right? That's fine. My point is this, though. Me and Uzi are getting along okay now.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Let me address this one question here, Morty. For the shocking time, listen, I would time out. In fact, here's the problem. I'm on StreamYard. Yes, I'm on the HolidayMan channel, but I don't have his YouTube credentials. So I had him and Easy Drink are just shooting me these messages. Why this is terrible? Why are you doing this? Blah 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 blah. I'm not going to put up with it. So I just actually what I did, I went on YouTube. When I did that, it was under my account, so I blocked them in my account, which I've since unblocked them. But I don't think there's nothing shocking about it. It was a defensive act. I'm trying to do a show, a very successful, may I add, 140 viewing hours on that show. But I'm not listening to Easy and Morty just coming at me, so I don't think it was shocking.
Look at Pavel. Pavel's yelling at me.
So it's Pasta's fault.
It is Pavel. It's true.
The no-fold guy is popping up everywhere.
But Pavel, I'm sorry. I didn't think he's like my nephew. I didn't think I would create a monster in no fold. I'm sorry, Pavel.
Is he? So he's online. He's speaking his voice. His voice is being.
Yeah, but he's not really doing anything bad.
What does he talk about? What interests
He's obnoxious, but he's not disrespectful. He's your typical New Yorker that you might find obnoxious or abrupt.
Well, there's a lot of New Yorkers down here, and they push back. They don't.
Yeah,
they
and that's
don't,
what he's doing. That's what
from
he
Utah,
does.
we respect our elders, the Mormon culture. We don't. But they'll. You don't want to mess with them.
I think of No Fold as my nephew. Like I found him, I got him off of Timmy's. I even said to him, I don't want you to ruin your relationship with Timmy, but here's all the other streams that are out there. I think you might not
did
remember.
Timmy ban you for taking one of his?
Yeah,
fans?
yeah, I got banned.
Oh, he's a Marxist. It's
yeah.
all. It has to be about
absolutely.
him. It has to be about him.
Absolutely.
He's in charge. Hail Timmy.
And everybody felt bad. Curly, said, dude, thank you, whatever. Even No Fold came onto your stream. He went on Archie's stream. Archie was like, I don't know who you are. Like, dude, what are you doing that right now? You got to do this slowly. You can't just come on the stream.
Well, you know what this means. This guy's going to have a channel.
Yeah, well, maybe.
That's what it means. He's going to have.
But he's a
channel
blue collar
soon.
worker. He's in the concrete. He's a concrete guy, living in New York, living a dream with his wife.
Good. That's great. Don't share anything personal. This is for No Fold. And if you think you're going to make money on YouTube, you're not.
You're right. You're right about all that. But he doesn't need to make money on YouTube. I think he just wanted to come on to voice.
Have some fun.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, but you want to walk into a biker bar, or do you want to walk into a dinner theater, or do you want to walk into a
exactly what
of
pub
the
are
living
you?
dead,
Yeah.
or do you want to walk into overnight sardine talk, or do you want buy me a drink over at the Squeaky Wheel Show? There's all different ways you can go. All right, we got to listen to Stephen L., top reporter in the Watch community. Watch Nicholas has put up a post asking why Dr. Box has no keys. Dr. Bob has no keys on the HolidayMan channel. A, because he's homeless. B, because he failed the audition. Well, no, he failed the audition for Curly to get his own show over there. But Jax has 2 keys. And now when my generosity had no strings attached. but I need to load clips and photos and thumbnails for him. And that's the easiest way to do it. Let me have the keys. And plus I streamed with Dr. Bob, and we had a tremendous hit. So I'm trying to get him some hours. After that, at any point, he can take the keys from me, give him but why would Dr. Bob need the keys? He's not going to do any clips that I know of.
No, respectfully so, that what you're trying to do is great with Jax. That's great. I have no,
In the hope at some point, it's like one of these tankers. It takes a bit to get it turned. You can't just turn it quickly.
My only thing with Jax was back in the day, like I sent you an olive branch, change your point of view. If you change your point of view, people will come back, and he didn't want to do that. So,
or you accept him the way he is, or walk away.
Well, I can't do that. I can't accept him the way he is. So
then you have to walk away.
And I did walk away, but then don't say shit about me. Which, to his credit, he has not. He's been going after other people. Right. He has not came after me. So to his credit, he has not done that.
Change your Gmail. Get a second Gmail account and come back as something else.
So all is good. At the end of the day, it's all okay. I mean, we're all together. I mean, at the end of the day, whether we argue or not, we're in this whole big fishbowl together, which is, if you think about it,
I like to think that I'm just reporting on it, but I think it's like
you're part of it. Oh, dude, you're right.
Get around a black hole, you're in the gravitational pull. There's no escape.
You're in that gravitational field, dude. You have no idea.
You can't get out.
You can't.
There's no way to get out.
But that's okay.
Campers, not respectful. Really? You timed out crappy? Yeah, listen, when a content creator, he should know better than come over and try to disrupt the show. That's not what I was doing with Dr. Bob. So but he didn't. I think he was pissed off that I wouldn't help his channel. I don't know really what set him off.
Yeah, it could be.
When I say set off, I'm saying prior to the timeout. Why would he come over and just give me a hard time? That's what I'd like to know.
Life is a funny thing, and I think it's really cool. And Archie is the beginning of it. You started this whole universe back in the day, and we're all part of it now. Whether we like it or not.
And he's disappearing.
Oh, it's a mess. It's bad. I don't know.
He's on hard times, really hard times now.
Yeah, he'll probably survive, but it's not the same. It's gone.
It is gone. Everything else is thriving around him.
So people are. Marcelo and everybody else.
Marcelo's making $1,000 a month.
Yeah,
he's pulling in money. And Club 77, whatever you want to call it. I mean, and then Timmy, who I thought his money would go down once he confessed to being a trust fund kid.
No,
he's actually making more money.
He's making more money. They respect him more because he told the truth.
Yeah, but begrudgingly,
Yeah.
And the guy who found out was what's his name? Red Shovel.
Red Shovel. Yeah.
So I guess this is about No Fold. His pub would be Bensonhurst in the early 80s. What is that? Is that the mob thing or something? And Pavel's not joking around. No Fold shakes it up.
I like Pavel. Me and him agree with almost everything together. Good or bad.
Gainful employment.
Pavel, I'm right there with you.
It's pretty solid barrier to starting up YouTube channels in this space. Yeah, you should only start one up really if you're retired. Because
it takes a lot of time. You know what it's like. It takes a lot of time. It's hard work. It takes effort. So
it takes time, and I had to learn how to do the thumbnail. I learn as I go. Like you've got the cameras and how to set it up, and you learn by doing. But you need help. You go online, say, why won't this work, or what's wrong here? And
you learn as you go.
Mr. de Rothschild done with Archie. You know who that is, right? That's
the
guy with it looks just like Archie, a younger version of Archie that goes on there. What the hell is his name?
There's so many.
But this guy, I don't believe one word he says. Not one word. He alleged, in the paper.
Well, did you ever listen to Tim's channels with Tim G? Tim G, everything that you say, like, dude, you say a lot of crap, dude. I'm like, I don't watch anybody. The Sean is, at least he has a business. See, but none of these guys. Sean's a class act.
They won't give him a job because they know Timmy. He can't handle it. He can't.
Yeah.
You got to show up to work on time. You got to be, but he doesn't take it. He's frivolous. He doesn't, in the THC, he doesn't care.
I think it's pretty cool for how I don't know if we're in the hundreds. I don't think we're in the thousands, but we're in the hundreds in this fishbowl that we're in. It's pretty impressive, and I think we take advantage of it, and we take we forget that we're all together in this together, and we start
Somehow
to fight.
we are tied. We are
Yeah,
tied. And,
yeah.
But can you imagine you're on the outside and you're looking in and you go,
Oh,
what the hell?
Can you imagine
What the
telling a
hell is
spouse?
this?
Look at somebody's wife.
That's a good with the spouse. See, it's always a secret though.
Yes.
The married guys like
JB, like I yelled at him, like, dude, you tell your wife what you say out of your
no.
mouth?
And do I tell my neighbors? No. But who?
No.
The NewBroShow.
It'd be embarrassing.
Patrick, he closes the door. You know, he doesn't. This is separate, dear. You know.
Yeah.
Go in there and she'll go, "How's it going?" It's okay, but you don't need to. You know, this is separate. I'm the same way. I would never tell anybody I work out with or.
It's embarrassing, but yet it's so much fun and so much. But it's part of our life,
It's
which
like,
is really
and they get sick of me because I'm outside at times because I'm living alone. So when I see a neighbor, I want to talk to him. It's like I want to chat, and they're like, I got to go to the doctor. I got to do this. So I come in here and get online. But this Dr. Rothschild, he's the guy that rented a car in Arizona and never took it back and took it to California, a BMW. And now he's on Archie's show, and I got this retirement. I'm a consulting. I don't. Not one word do I believe from this guy. Is he done with Archie?
Who knows?
If Archie can't help him, he's going to have to find another outlet. He's paying, and you know what Archie's secret is, right?
In regards to what?
Here, have a listen.
The secret is if you find a wealthy lady who supports you, you don't need to pay anything. That's the secret. Okay.
The secret's out. We all know that.
Well, good luck with that. If that's what you got to
He
go to
finds
China.
them. He finds the one. You got to go all the way to China.
Yeah, but dude, that's
incredible.
incredible. If you think about it, even they go to China, like you find, how can these women be so duped by the?
He looks good in a suit. He's got a fancy watch. All I gotta do is take him out to eat, and everybody thinks I'm a catch, and she, and he'll go.
And they get him inside, like what a loser.
Go back to my home, and he'll do anything I want him to do. I put a collar around his neck and say, "Do this, do that," and he does it.
He was getting censored while he was in China. Like you keep bragging about how great China is. Like, okay, you can't even go on your YouTube stream because you're getting censored.
He has no way to gauge anything, people or anything. It makes sense that. Well, but no, because that would be a manipulation if I were to do that. It makes sense. The purchaser of the streamer packet gets the key. Well, Jax is it's a gift. If you make it conditional, then it's a manipulation. I don't do that. So he can take the keys anytime he wants. They're his keys, but again, I got to get images over there. Or he likes who's that comic? Dennis Leary.
That's what he has on some of his channels.
He was I didn't know he was such a big deal back
in the 90s, 80s or 90s.
No,
yeah.
he was. Have you seen him recently?
No.
I got his photo here if you want to see.
Well, he's got to be up there in age now too.
Cindy Crawford at 60, she's still a knockout.
She's smoking hot.
Yeah, and I got them both. I gave them over to his channel. I think I kept them.
I hope Jax appreciates that.
I kind of enjoy being a producer behind the scenes, but
but that might be the new thing for you. I mean, with your channel and doing that behind the thing with helping him, that's great. I hope he appreciates this though. Like Jax,
I hope
you could have been attacked way worse from me if it wasn't for DOXX or DOXX coming to your defense. Out of respect for him, I've not done anything. So. Just relax, Jax. Just relax. So,
let's see. Pics. Where did I put him? Here we go, Jax. Oh, here she is, 60 years of age. When I show you this, Dennis Leary. Where is he, Dennis? I think I didn't keep Dennis. He looks, he's aged. He's middle-aged. He's, let's see, Jim Carrey.
Well, he's got to be up there in age.
He's 58.
Oh, that's not bad. Who? Dennis Leary?
Yeah.
I thought older.
No, he was pretty young, I guess. When
Oh, I thought
Here we go.
older.
Dennis, you may not recognize him. If I didn't tell you who it was, you probably wouldn't recognize him.
I would have thought late 60s.
Okay, let's show the, let me load it up here. Cindy. I mean, she knows how to dress and she knows how to do makeup.
She's smoking hot. She's always, and she's a down to earth girl. She's not like those high priced models
Now, if I were going to date anyway, but I have no chance. But
No, I think you have more of a chance.
Look at that.
I think you have more of a chance than you think.
Can you see your screen there?
Let me see. Yeah, go ahead.
What's up?
Hold on. Oh yeah, that she's hot. She's still smoking
She's
hot.
still hot. Now stay with me.
Yeah, she's a MILF. She's a MILF.
Top of the line. And here's Dennis at 58.
Oh, I thought he's older. He's younger
Look
than
at
me.
him. Does he look like? He doesn't look like the young guy anymore. I mean, we all age. He's on a TV show of some kind.
Oh, he looks bad.
Well, he smoked. I hope he gave up smoking.
Look how pale he looks.
he's
Like, oh, yeah.
Anyway, but Cindy.
Oh.
You're not going to find that at the villages, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to find that.
Yeah, but I think you're not giving yourself enough credit at your fitness level and what you're doing. You could find somebody easily.
You know what
just
you're going
don't
to find at the villages? You're going to find Wawa. That's
Yeah, but you don't want to tolerate. To your credit, you don't want to tolerate a lot of women that are looking for something that might be more frivolous.
Well, and you got to realize that not everybody's in my spot or financially or.
I think you're doing pretty good, right?
And
so
then if you run into a woman who's got the kids, and they got
no
got
kids.
This obligation and that obligation. I'm not. That's your obligations, not mine.
I think you're doing everything the right way. So.
Oh, I don't listen. He gets to run the show. It's a show. If I give any suggestion, he's going to say, "That's a show." He gets to do the show he wants to do it. Docs, what do you make of Jack's demanding payment from the audience to use his MacBook Neo to run a show instead of his tablet? Wouldn't it solve? Well, that's what I said. I said make a video of it, and until somebody pays to see the video, you won't show it. But then then what was the point? You got it. Why not use it? And there's a learning curve too. And he's got some health issues going on. Because he's probably like me. If I have an iPhone, I got to program it, I got to do this, I got to do that. And if I got other things to do, I'm not going to open the iPhone. Because I know once I open it, then that'll consume me.
You guys are like, you and Morty are like his father or uncle figure towards him, which is great. I think if you can give him, whatever, any advice or anything towards the streaming that it can go or direct him in a certain way, that's great.
He doesn't know how to stream. He shares screen. That's all he does. For the last 7 years, he shares the screen. You can see his toolbar up there. I'm not talking about the content. He changes the content up. But
yeah, he had Puck on the other night. Puck said the N-word again, and Puck said he was going to stab people. I'm like, dude. So I said to Morty, like,
he's being exploited. He's in a bad spot, a bad space. He's being exploited by Morty because Morty's monetized.
Yes. Yeah.
But he opens up the browser and you can see his toolbar up there, and that's all he does.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the content, his thing is to get people on. I'm not going to go there.
I like both of you. I do like both.
Well, I'm not saying don't like him. I'm just
no. I know that. So I think you're the two seniors that I'm right behind you. So I'm right there behind both of you. So.
What kind of news channel is this? Larry is 68 years old. Oh, did I blow it? Really? Oh, somebody. We got. What do they call that when a political person says something? Fact checker.
Old.
We got a fact checker.
Campers. I think Campers is right. I think he is older.
Well,
he's not 58. He can't be 58.
How old is Dennis?
Do a Google check. Google it.
I grok everything.
Well, that's okay. Either same way. Yeah.
He was born August 1950 as of May 17th. Let's see, August. And now August, he will turn 69 in August.
There you go.
I've been fact checked. I apologize to many subscribers, and I have been fact-checked, and I've been found wrong. I apologize. I don't, listen, maybe I didn't have my glasses on. No excuses. I man up to it.
So he's going to be 70. He's going to be close to 70.
Let's look at his photo again. So for 68.
Put that picture back up.
Let's see. So currently he's 60. Yes, he's 68 years old. He'll turn 69 in August 18th. So let's get that photo back up. I have been fact-checked. Very embarrassing moment for me. And now, he looked at Cindy Crawford, too.
Yeah.
He would have got me. Oh, he would have had a double. 68 years old.
I would agree with the 68 right there. That looks pretty right where he should be.
So, but I'm going to, so I don't make another mistake, I'm going to go, let's see. I'm going to put here on the photo 68 and let's see, 69 in August. I don't want to be fact-checked again. There he is. Yeah, he looks like.
Yeah, I'd say about that age.
But that looks good for a senior.
But, he dyed his hair, dude. He dyed his hair. There's no way he has black hair.
It's funny, when I'm at the fitness center and I glance at myself, when I do the bicep curls sitting down, or if I'm doing military press, I'm looking at the mirror. I go, God, I got a lot of white hair. But when I'm home in the bathroom, I got some color.
Yeah.
The lights are very bright there.
You give yourself discredit. I think you could find a woman at the gym easily. I think women are attracted to older, responsible men.
Well, why? Because they got money.
Yeah, well, maybe so. Maybe that's part of being responsible, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't.
But do you need that nonsense?
Do you really want to? I really want a woman in my life.
No. Do you want that nonsense in your life?
No. If she's independent and wants to do a little traveling,
that would be nice, right? If she can be her own person,
and she looks like she's 50 and not 80. Yeah. But I get a kick out of these. We go meet women in the villages. You know what you meet in the villages? No.
Yeah, that's not as imaginable as you would think. Yeah.
What kind of news channel is this? Larry's 68 years. Okay, I corrected. I've been fact checked. Okay. That unfortunately, that's probably very true, and I don't. Or it can get really complicated fast.
Yeah.
Mac Lobster, DOXX, you want a younger woman, you just need to pony up. Decade Schmeckade. DOXX says, okay, you got me. I said you got me. And Dealer in America is trying to get in over here. I don't put up with him.
Look at Pavel. Pavel said your standards might be.
Campers, DOXX, you made a mockery of the news. Okay. Don't you think it happens? At least I don't lie to you directly when I know different.
He's just busting on you a little bit.
But DOXX wants it both ways. He wants McLobster. DOXX wants it. I don't want anything because I don't pursue it. The DOXX wants it both ways. He wants a much younger woman, but he won't pay for dinner or even go. Oh, I'll go. No, they want more than that. It's not. Just
I'm not so sure. Maybe eventually, but to your credit, you're wise to it, but you could do better. You could.
It was this younger girl who opened the door for me, and I said, Joe, you're so sweet. And she laughed. I think she was in there again, and I was going to go up to her, but as soon as she saw me, she looked away. so I was like, I didn't get a
They go like, ew. They're like,
no, it's just like, no, I'm not going to encourage this.
Yeah. Well, probably best for your point of view.
Listen. Okay, I'll give you credit for this one. Where's my, here we go. Gampers, DOXX may pay for a burrito for two, but provide the bags are properly stapled. Okay. I would go, that's a nice little first meeting. A fitness center, you walk out, hey, where are you going now? Well, I don't know. Well, let's go get coffee.
Coffee at Wawa. You want to go over?
Yeah.
Hey, you can't beat that. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. It's better than, I was wrong. In the early days after my divorce, I would take women to dinner. And all my friends were like, dude,
what are you doing?
Take women. Yeah. They were like, you got to go to the bar instead and say, like, let's just get one drink. Then I had this one friend that would say, like, listen, if you don't like him, you just bag him. Say you go into the bathroom and you never come back. Like, I can't do that.
You know why you don't do that? Because she has friends.
Yeah, it's like, what's the matter with
So
you? I can't do that.
You want to do that because she has friends, and they may. I don't know how women think or when they get in group. Well, I don't like him, but if you may like him,
The worst one
think
I
the
did
best
was
stuff
on
that
that.
ever's worked out for me is I was introduced by another party.
Yes, yes, exactly. The worst one I was ever on, that this is like years ago, 10 or 15 years ago, I was on Match.com when it first started out. And this woman, I met her at a bar at Applebee's, right? So, and she was snorting her nose. She'd go to the bathroom every 10 minutes. She'd come out wiping her nose. I'm like, what? But she ordered a drink before she would go to the bathroom. And the bartender would always give me the bill, right? Which is okay. I'll pay for it. No big deal.
But
She knew what she was doing.
Right?
What's that?
She sat with you, right?
She sat with me at the bar, and she knew what she was doing, and she was completely coked out of her mind.
Ooh, yeah.
Completely out of her mind. And the bartender said, like, you know what she's probably doing in the bathroom? I said, and you know what she's doing every time she orders a drink before? I'm like, yeah, I'm paying the bill.
That's who she is. But
Yep.
if she's really good looking, what's a guy going to do? Well, we could work on that, which you can't. I went to a company party. It was a guy I worked with. He invited coworkers to the house, which is great. And there was a girl there. I think I ended up giving her a ride home or somewhere, but she was drunk on her ass, a young Hispanic girl. And it's like, no, I mean, that's who she is. You're not going to change that.
No.
Pavel, your standards may be a notch too high if you're settling for nothing less than Cindy Crawford, Doc. No,
I think you can get that.
I have no chance for that. I'm just showing you what a beautiful woman can look like. In fact, let's go back to her.
I like women that age. I think women that age older and sexually more attractive. I think it's incredible.
But I don't. Do you think she's had plastic surgery? It doesn't.
Oh, maybe
like
it doesn't look like she did.
Like but
no.
She's gorgeous. But
I don't think if she had some, not much. I think that's a natural look.
That good. I mean,
that she's hot. That's a hot. Yeah.
And once again, I stand corrected. Mr. Leary is 68 years old. Will be 69 in March. Excuse me, in April, thanks to our diligent fact checker, Pavel.
That's big time dyed hair right there.
Doc, will you please provide us an update on your expansive G-Shock collection? Well, I'm looking at the window, and how many I got? I'm wearing one. Let's see, how many do I have there now? I did add one.
So even to this day, you wear a watch?
Say that again?
Even to this day, you still wear a watch every day?
Yeah, well, when I go to the fitness center, it's the Apple Watch.
Okay, gotcha.
But it's part of the wardrobe. I mean, it's just, if I leave the house, if I haven't gone too far, I may turn around, but I got to have a watch on. It's part of the, I don't know, I feel like I'm like in junior high. I can't afford anything if I don't have a watch.
Well, that's okay. Yeah. Have you finally stopped your knife collection? Are you stopped with that?
I don't know. I don't look anymore. If I start looking, I can find.
You're gonna buy. You're gonna buy.
Yeah, and I've got plenty, and I've given some away through the channel. But I enjoy. I look at the. I did put one in the car, in the back there. I clip it on the flashlight. I can clip too.
Yeah.
I got like a basket behind the passenger side, so I got a flashlight, a pen with the astronaut refill thing in it, right upside down, and then which is also an attack thing, and then the flashlight and the knife.
Gotcha.
So let's see, I got 4, 8, 2, 4. How many do I have there? 5 and 5. Well, that's 10.
It's a lot.
I think I got 8.
That's a good. That's a good choice.
In the window.
18.
Yep. Well, I can afford it. It's not.
No, it's not bad. It's just like that. That's a good collection.
I got the rescue one. I got 3 shades of. I got what they call neon yellow. Is actually, to me, it looks green. So I got that one. And then I have a really.
I suggest you Benchmade that kind of for a couple ones. Did you ever buy them? The mini, I forget, the mini Osborne. Did you ever get it?
I don't like the mini. I've got here the Benchmade 940.
Okay, which is the original 940. Okay.
Well, this has got the natural G10.
What color? Green?
Yeah, it's kind of a green, but it's not aluminum. It's a natural G10. It's kind of opaque.
Okay.
And then I
Well,
got the Black Blade Super Still M4.
Oh, that's an updated one. Okay.
M4. I like the new stuff.
I have the steel blade that's green. That's made out of aluminum. That's my G4.
Yeah, that's S30V.
Right.
S30V.
It's an
I'm like
S30V,
a
right.
steel snob. I like to get the 20 CV.
That's a nicer blade. Yes.
I like to get, but if I start shopping, and you can go into the
You're gonna
bargain
buy,
selection,
yeah.
and you're going to find something, and you're going to look at the price, and you go,
I'll take that. Yeah. It's easy to hit the button and say yes.
But I got this rescue, which analog. So it's solar powered. It hooks up with the phone. It's got a yellow that is not greenish looking, but it's not as bright as the Casio G-Shock I got. So I bought it. I saved $300. I sent back my iPhone 16e. It was $300. I got my money back, and I spent it on a knife or on a watch.
Do you like your iPhone watch the best?
Well, I like it because it does my heart rate, and I kind of watch what I do.
Whichever
it's like a game.
age is
I want to
good.
finish within 2 hours, and then it gets the heartbeat, and then it kind of like if I laid off for a week or something, or was sick, and I come back and my heart rate's up to 120, or now it's settled back down. So I'm doing my same routine, but I must be getting conditioned. Again.
Have you been on your bicycle at all? Have you done anything?
No.
No, but that's okay.
I had to put tire in. I got the phone. I mean, I got the.
I think you might enjoy the bicycle ride once. It clears your mind too, not just physically, but
that's what the fitness center does. And then when I come home, and then I got the weekend to relax, and I want to hop on a bicycle, and I'll have to get out there at night. But I've got the lights, I got the helmet, I got everything to go. I will do that. I don't know when exactly.
I think once you try it, you'll be hooked a little bit. So.
Pavel, I find it very strange to let costly technology devices collect dust and become obsolete before using them. That's just no. He's busy. He's got more important things to do. Frankly, he's got his health concern. That's got to be number one. You're not going to be monkeying around setting up a new. And I think he's like me. Once you open the box, you're not going to stop. Setting it up. You got to be ready to do it.
And when he is, you'll do it. So.
McLobster, one way or another, you get involved with a woman, you end up paying. You think these AI sex bots are going to be affordable, Docs? I don't know. He's got a heavy dye job like Patrick. I
think Patrick is pretty silver.
Leary, Dennis Leary. Well, he's in the youth business if you're on television.
Yeah.
McLobster says, you damn right she's had plastic surgery. And he can't even get the fact checker correct. And Gampers, they're just watching everything you do. Now, Gampers, how many channels have you run? How many shows have you done? He can't even get the fact checker correct. Yeah, well, listen, I can't multitask. I have to concentrate on one thing. Grok. The real Perry TV, Pavel, funny today. Pavel's funny for once. That's true too. It's not. And do I want to? I see these women with the helmets, elderly women running. I mean, just flying around the corners. I'm going like that. That is so stupid. I'm going to go my speed, relaxed, and according to Del Boca Vista, I have to be in the golf cart lane. If it's a wheeled vehicle, which a bicycle is, you have to be in the golf cart lane. And these a-holes are going to just come right up on me, and I'm not going anywhere. You want to pass, but I'm not getting out of the way. Is it even safe to ride a bicycle in the villages? Ancient drivers and alligator pits. They go in a big group. I mean, they go in a gang, and it's sometimes hard to get around them. And it's like, and if one falls, I think they're all going to go down. But
you got to start learning to play bocce ball or whatever they do out there.
No,
Don't they do that?
I got my workout routine. I'm not doing pickleball.
Yeah, no, I think that's cool.
I'm
that's
not doing
really
softball.
good.
But one of these mornings, I'm going to hook up the GoPro, and I'm going to go for a ride.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. That would be a great stream.
AD never gets a pro die, not that 5 minutes for him. That 5 minute shit for him. How was breakfast? I haven't had it yet. I had cookies and my coffee. I feel a little full though.
Yeah, I'm not hungry right now. Well, listen, I'm going to go. I want to start my
Thanks
day.
for stopping by.
But no, thank you for letting me on. I appreciate it as much, and good conversation. And thank you.
You're going to say hello to JB?
No, JB. Actually, I got nothing against JB. It's like JB, you think you're being noble for the cause. It's like, dude, you're doing it the wrong way. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. And we've all professed that to him recently.
Well, he's saying, listen, Pasta, we don't always get along, but it was nice hearing you today.
Good. No, that's cool. I didn't see his comment. I like JB. I really do. I like JB. I just like, if you want to attack me, I'm going to attack back. That's all. That's where it comes from.
Yeah, the Pasta doesn't turn away.
And peace with, he just mentioned peace. I said, peace with JB. There
you go. The DOXX Report bringing people together. And
there you go. See, look at that. Look at that. You just brought people together today. Look at that.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
All right. Have a good day. All right.
Thank you. You too.
See ya.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Pasta. And he's gone. Oh. I gotta go get my glasses. Hang on. 9 people still hanging in there. See, I prefer conversations over panels where it deteriorates into the Animal House, mayhem. Just sit down and talk to somebody one-on-one, much better. Now, does it raise the super chats? I don't care. There's no super chats over here. This channel will never be monetized. Beautiful day. I get to finish my coffee. How did that work? I got to. Oh no, Cindy Crawford. That is her correct age. No, it was Dennis. Dennis Leary. He's the one that's 68. Now that looks like a grumpy old man to me. So let's see what's going on in the world. I go to my X account, and I only follow, a couple people. What do we got? Fox News, small business doing well under Trump. Okay, that's not earth-shattering. This is Armed Forces Day, said Secretary of the State. White House reposted. That's really not news. Oh, here's a black preacher, Scott Turner. Is he in the administration? 250 years later, we remain true to our pledge of being one nation under God, indivisible. You really want to do politics, unless you want to talk about it. Britons who like Keir Starmer to stay in office, or who like him, 20%. Wow. How do you stay in power with 20%? How do you stay in office that long? I'm just going through my X account. Now, if I want the UAP stuff, then I jump over For You, where they grab stuff for me. And you can go, there's just so much material now. I just don't even want to bother with it. All right, links in the description if somebody wants to join me who can help, could. Now, Pasta's a hard one to follow because he was civil, he was entertaining, and I don't really see him on other shows. So that's the perfect kind of guest. Someone who you see in the comments all the time, but you never get a chance to listen to. That's the opportunity over here. And the DOXX Report will give you that opportunity. 3 hours, 14 minutes. DOXX Report on a Sunday. I had to go outside. My neighbor was walking the dog, walking my girlfriend. I had to say hello. She's happy to see me for about, 20 seconds. All right, I think we should end it. Nobody wants to come on. The link was in the description. No comments. We don't have any comments. 7 people listening in the background, and you're welcome to listen. I think we'll end it here. It's 94 degrees in the birdcage.